Kia ora koutou. Welcome everybody to the Alpine Ice Sports and Entertainment Center. My name is Matt Chavez. We're here today to bring you action between the Canterbury Red Devils and the Auckland Mako. The Mako, of course, being an usually under 20 developmental team. And the Mako, of course, also playing, this is officially an exhibition for the NZIHL. And today, I have a special guest as well. It's been a couple of years trying to get her on the air. But color commentating today with us, Kim Chavez, my wife, and a hockey fan from the United States as well. And you're going to tell us a little bit more about your perspective on things here at the NZIHL. Hi, Kim.
Hello. Thank you very much for having me. I look forward to some contributions.
Some contributions are excellent. And this one's going to be a fun one today, everybody. The purpose of today's game, it's a good practice. It's a good developmental game under game pressure situations, particularly for the Mako, made up of mostly under 18, under 20 players. A couple of the other teams have already played the Mako. They played twice up in Auckland. They gave Botany a scare. But I guess, as ever, with the teams having some crossover, some of the players from the Red Devils are actually on the Mako. For example,
there's Luke Tappan as your alternate captain.
Yep, Luke, and also Tim Thomas is playing today, as well as Finn Leopard. So, first period action underway here at the Alpine Ice. And it's turned over quickly for the Mako, and an early shot.
Nice save.
That was CJ Kemp getting an opportunity, and back and forth we go quickly. Now, this one's going to be a fast-paced game this afternoon. Lots of young legs out there, and the Red Devils are going to have to work hard to keep up with the kids. That's Mason Reese with that puck, throwing it in the zone. Seb Chamberlain with it, passing out to neutral. Out to Dan Nichols, and a couple of early changes as everybody starts feeling things out here in Canterbury.
Just keeping the pressure on, that's for sure.
Yeah, Nick Lang skating all the way around and coming up the left side. Ooh. Nick Lang, an import for the Red Devils, had a couple of goals last week. And that rings around the side there, passed back in, out to Joe Orr.
Oh.
And it looked like Lachlan Hodge on that one, although I didn't see him on the roster right away. It does look like he's playing for the Red Devils today.
Yep.
And that's kicked out. Mako putting it in the corner, but that's turned over. Flipped out to Dodwell and back to neutral. Perver taking it across the line, looking for Dodwell.
Oh,
he shoots.
Shot.
And he puts it into the side. Into the left corner here. Monk sitting on the point, but it doesn't get in. It stays behind the net. And
see if they can keep it in the zone.
Steven trying to get it out. Couldn't do it. Back to the middle, and the Mako break out. Up the right side, that's Finn Leopard, one of the Red Devils playing against his team there.
I feel like he might know a few secrets.
You'd think he'd had some practice in there. And Dan Reason in net today for the Red Devils. Niall Fanning was a late scratch today. He'll be in net tomorrow, from my understanding. That's going to go for icing here, assuming people get back in. They do.
Extra puck as well.
An extra puck. It's always good to have two pucks on the ice. So good quick action. A lot of skating to start with, but nothing dangerous thus far. But a good show of ambition by both sides already.
Absolutely.
That faceoff's going to be on the near side. Chamberlain's ready. The Red Devils are all wondering why it's not on the far side. And the draw happens. Won by Perver, but it goes through the legs and carries through to CJ Kemp. Kemp from the Stampede, of course. And he's trying to get that out from the corner. Dodwell with it. And back to neutral.
Good defense there.
Kemp gets it again. He's going to take a kind of a pass forward, but can't connect to anything. Goes into the corner.
There you go.
Back to Tim Thomas, another one of the Red Devils. I think they're trying to keep them a little bit together on some of the lines today. And as that's passed forward, it's deflected from Chamberlain. but Monk's going to hold on to it in the corner. They can't do anything with it. Turned back over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain looking for a pass. Gets turned over into the corner. And Kemp with it again. A lot of time on the puck. And as that puck kind of trickles out into the middle,
Still
a 1-on-5.
there, though.
Yeah, that's a heck of an effort from Ben Stephen there. The Admirals, and a big hit. The Mako trying to get the linesman there, hitting everybody. Up to a double nickel. I'm not sure who's wearing that today. That's Jansen Middleton. Jansen Middleton. That is a mouthful. Samson, you might end up with Jansen. I apologize now, but that's where I'm at in life.
It can happen. Oh, that was a nice little
good hit by Reese there.
Well.
52 coming up the side. That's Finn Leopard again from the Red Devils. Turns it over. Call here. Apparently that was offsides. I'm not sure. It must have gone in late and then had a late whistle with that, but offsides the call. And fresh skater is coming out for a few of the Red Devils here. It's a quick, almost 4 minutes gone, and it's just going by in a blink of an eye. Very few stops, just 2 so far, and action end to end, but no dangerous opportunities yet. We'll see if the Mako can start to crack the code here. That goes back to Orr. Orr's going to collect and set up the offense. Turned over. That goes.
Fast, but,
yeah, that was back to Dimitri Masternock. Masternock, another of our imports. This is his first game here. Masternock is he's just in from Russia, and he will be here for the rest of the season. Good to see him getting some ice time early, and I'm sure he'll be getting his legs. It's really good for him to have
his ice legs.
His ice legs, yeah, and a shot. That was a dangerous one, but knocked aside. And he'll get the opportunity to effectively have 2 preseason games before he has to make an impact.
That'll always be good. You always kind of warm up with those exhibition games. Yeah,
and just having 4 and 12 left to go for the Red Devils, it turns out to be a very fortuitous scheduling situation for them. Nick Lang with it.
Oh, can't keep it in.
Yeah, he went offside.
I didn't want to call it before the ref did.
No, it was coming, that's for sure. But the Nick trying to do some fancy PlayStation stuff at the blue line and forgot the puck. He brought himself in offside. Yeah.
Wrong button.
Yeah, Lang had 2 goals in the last game. Did a great job with the just a beautiful fake. We'll show it here in the first intermission highlights in case you hadn't seen it. But he had a couple of good ones. And really contributing to the team quickly. So the imports making
an impact straight away,
a very quantifiable impact, I guess is what I was looking for right away for the Red Devils. So
it's got to be pleasing for the managers to see.
Yeah. Tim Thomas kind of running that in the corner. Back to Chamberlain. High shot off the glass, goes to the far point. And
almost intercepted, but
Hopkins to Dodwell. And
got
Pervert,
some speed going now.
Pervert coming up that left side, holds on to it in the corner. And they dig away at it. That gets brought back. Still behind there. Pervert's got it. He's looking for a shot. That's
Sneaky
one shot.
Good save, though.
And that was, I guess we should mention Joel Gerard is in goal. Stampede goalie. Doing a good job of gloving that and not giving up a big fat rebound. That was more of it's kind of right in front and pouncing on it with the glove. So just one opportunity for the Red Devils. Face off, won by the Devils. And honestly, I'm not sure who's got the 33 out there, but I'm going to guess, well, is that Noah Reese?
Oh, it could be because he's not
yes,
not number
it is.
12.
Yeah, because I don't see a 12 out there at the moment.
Nor on the bench.
And we'll tell you a little bit more about that story in just a moment. That puck comes behind Reason's net. Goes out to the neutral ice, and the Mako looking to set things up.
It's number 15, Douglas, I believe.
Yeah, and CJ Spiller out there
I
didn't
lied.
see that on the
Quigley.
Oh, Quigley, there you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, seeing CJ Spiller out there, I wasn't expecting to see him skating today, but there he is. And yeah,
It's actually not on the
bit of a second. Yeah, oh, there it is. It was written in. That's why I didn't see him. All right,
late
there you
addition.
go. Second center, but yeah, he's going to come off the ice, and he's contributing in the captaincy kind of roles, in the veteran roles, I guess we'd say, and a face-off at neutral. Lang skates with it, passes, try to get it back to him, but can't do that. And Lang gets the locomotives running.
Feel like a good opportunity there coming up, but no.
Yeah, the Mako just not able to do anything with the. They're coming in with speed, but they're not really getting any shots. If you've noticed that so far.
That was quite a hit over on the far side.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a trip.
The physicality. Like, I didn't expect this out of an exhibition game, but there have been a couple of big hits so far.
They're definitely all wanting this. Oh, that was actually a good sneaky shot.
Yeah, Hamish throwing that in. Hamish Ryle, the Phoenix Thunder player, high shot just over the crossbar. Girard leaving that one.
What they say, that's going through the sunroof.
And a 3-on-2. Chamberlain with it, looking for a shot. Reason just watches it as Chamberlain can't get anything on it. That goes out to neutral. Steven chases it, but Lang's going to get there first.
What an effort. There it is.
And that wraparound attempt, not quite
as powerful as he needed it to be.
Well, yeah, he got around. It needed to be quicker, but Lang doing a great job of keeping his opponent bodied off, which is what you saw. That's an excellent move. That goes out of play just beyond Perver's shoulder, and that'll be a face-off at center. Beeley Quarter, Southern Hospitality made central. Come visit the Beeley Quarter and enjoy a fantastic meal with us. Center ice face-off, won by the Devils. And Dodwell looking to get going with it, but loses it. That puck in the skates of the linesman. Quigley throws it in up to CJ Spiller. Monk collects it first, though, and he's going to try to get the offense going. Long pass out in front, but it's deflected. And
it's Oliver Berry, I believe.
Yeah, Mako doing a good job of just holding things up. Berry gets upended. No call coming there. That was a bit of a flop backwards and just lost his balance, but everything's okay, and the Mako looks to get going.
Interestingly enough, I can see that the Mako have 40.
Oh,
wow.
So, hold on here. So, no call here.
We don't know.
Quigley's shot looks like it got behind Reason. No light going. No goal counted. I think half the building thought that was a goal. And it looked like it had gone in, but there's no light on it. So, we'll
see if you can replay that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I've gotten that one or not, but we'll take a look. Now, interestingly, Kim, you may have seen it last week. There was a very close, inconclusive yet very persuasive video evidence suggesting that the Red Devils actually got a fourth goal.
You've worked on your politically correctness.
Yeah, I do my best. So we'll see if that actually is the same situation or if that did indeed miss. But
there you go. Good pass in.
Pass right in front in the slot there. That's
right to the goalie, though.
And who's playing 40? Again, there's some numbers out there that I'm not sure on. 44 for the Red Devils. We'll get that clarified. But I think they have emptied the trunk and found every sweater,
every extra jersey,
every number they can find, and there's people out there. Good shot and a good hit, too. That was Finn Leopard trying to get everything on that, and he did, but he goes almost Bobby Orr flying across, just not quite the same. So turned over.
I think he's getting a little bit of revenge out on his teammates, former teammates today.
Yeah, today there's no love lost, right?
Now they've got a few numbers and advantage there.
So that gets turned right back over to Luke Tappan. He does a good job defensively, holding on to it. Up to Chamberlain. Chamberlain gets the line, looks for a pass.
That's good
but
defense.
Gets it lifted off the stick. And up the left-hand side, Joe Orr's going to bring it into the corner, looking for any kind of outlet.
Oh.
That goes over to Nichols on the far side. He holds it in on the point, sends it around, gets it. I think that's Lang back there, out there again, but that's held by Dodwell. Back to Lang, then sent around. Joe's going to get to it here, or looking to dig that puck out.
That's Dimitri is the one you're referring to. Just had the puck there.
And the Mako collect that puck. Turned over to Tim Thomas. He's going to, well, he tried to get it out of the zone. He couldn't do it. Over to Lang.
Go.
Lang's going up through
Shot
the middle. Shot
there.
off the post. Oh. Another good one. Lang just holding on to that as long as he can. Skating, showing it, dangling it, and that puck just goes off the left side bar. Didn't quite ring out, but it was definitely off the bar. And good forecheck here as the Red Devils increase the pressure.
Good shot in. Can he one-time it? He can.
Hopkins
good defense.
gets blocked by, that was Kemp in the way there. That's not held in, and Hopkins has to recollect. He'll cope with it for the moment. And Ben Steven, the coach's son, doing the best he can there, and then that goes up to Lang. Lang kind of got chopped at there. He's going to come off the ice. Didn't quite get tripped, but certainly got interrupted, but he was playing against 4 players, so that tends to happen.
Interesting. On the Mako side, they've got both Steven brothers.
Shot, and that's another one ringing off the bar. That was Quigley taking that one. It went on the outside, but still Reason watched it go by. And earlier we were saying a couple of chances needed to happen. They have. Just nothing's officially gone in. Nothing's turned the light on. We'll say that.
Certainly close.
And some of the lighting is a little funny in the building for the moment. Everybody's got their heaters on in this part of Christchurch apparently, because it is a cold and rainy day. And that puck continues behind the net, out in the slot, shot. But nothing on that, and that comes back to Josh Lowe to get that out. Dodwell with it. Some of the third and fourth line Red Devils getting extra time and long shifts here. Syshow coming off. He's got to be careful to not get the extra man penalty.
Yep.
Turns over to Finn Leopard again. It's just odd seeing him in 52. He should be in number 2, but that's my problem, not yours. That's off to Sebastian Chamberlain. Turnover.
Oh.
And a shot, and a big collision right in the crease.
Now can he get momentum?
Yeah, Hamish Ryle with it, getting deflected up, and Reason.
Easily gets that one.
That's a can of corn, as they say in baseball, right? So just pulls that out of the air and face-off coming. Majors Contracting, a 2023 sponsor for the Canterbury Red Devils. Thank you, Majors Contracting. Face-off won by the Red Devils again. Off to Nichols. That's turned over to CJ Kemp again, playing a major role in this game so far. And that pass sent cross ice to nobody in particular. Up to Nichols, but turned over. Sebastian with it. And that's passed back from 66 to 33. This is killing me, guys. I gotta see. I will find out who's who, but nobody gave me the sheet with all the numbers on it. So, and that's off the shin. Sebastian in the right spot, but that comes back for the Red Devils. And that goes all the way down, and I'm pretty sure I got a good look here. So here's the story. A father-son duo compete on the ice for the NZIHL. This is the first time, and I caught who it is. 44 is definitely Noah Reese, the father of Mason Reese. So there's that story for you. So if you see 44 on the ice with 27, that's a father-son combo, the first ever in the league. Mako with it on the half boards. The far side, they flip it forward, and Quigley can't get a hold of it. Hayward Jones, the younger, sends it back, and Spiller's got it at neutral. The second line coming back out for the Sharks.
Line change there.
Orr's got it. He's going to take a wrister, and that's deflected.
That was a great save.
And Orr's opportunity,
off the stick.
probably the best one so far for the Red Devils, right in front of Gerard. And that's turned over to 53. He sends it forward, and that shot was deflected, but behind Reason. And back out to neutral. A couple of changes coming up. Now it's Dan Monk with it. And I think that's, who was that? That was 68, which is, that's
Hodge.
Hodge.
Yeah.
Oh, what a big hit. Sean Brown putting
good.
a shoulder in.
I think he got it into the...
That was a painful one for Quigley.
I think he got a chin
Heads
to
up,
the
puck over here, and that's
side of the rink.
over to Lang. Lang's going to leave it, drop it to Brown. Brown takes a shot, another pipe, and not sure if it went in.
Go in.
What
no
a
decision yet.
Yeah, fantastic chance to jump backwards for Gerard to hold that from going over the line. Another very close one, and we'll take a look here and see if that actually did cross the line, but
it definitely got behind the goalie.
Got behind him.
But
so we'll take a look here. Let's see if we can play this back. Not going to really see much there. It's just plopped out. So face-off coming. Let's see if Quigley's doing all right. That was still a big hit. That probably...
he said he was fine, so I think he just got the wind knocked out of him a little bit, which fair enough, too.
Yeah, that was a good, big, solid...
board hit.
Yeah, check into the boards. And as that rolls around, or looking for a one-timer, puck didn't quite get to his stick. And the Mako looking to get something going here. Chamberlain with it. Behind the net, that's actually on the webbing of the net. Comes back out. Orr with it. And sent forward with some line changes. Held by.
Oh wow, that's got to be
a trip
trip
coming up. Yep, you're right. Yeah, pretty nasty one against Lang. They're holding on to the changes and everything. Just a minute. Yeah, they knocked the net off, so they're not allowed to have a Mako change up. So that's going to go off to Chamberlain for 2 minutes.
That one is Sebastian, not Caleb.
There you go. So did you catch that? Was it a trip or a hook? I didn't hear that one.
I heard it was a trip. Sorry.
Trip. There he is. Okay, so
shouldn't talk in the middle of it.
No, that's all right. So Sebastian Chamberlain going off for 2 minutes for tripping, and the first special teams of the night. Red Devils out there with their third line. Well, actually, you know what? It's a mix of lines. Perver's on the face-off, but Nichols is sitting on the point. Dodwell's there. So once we're just waiting on the goal there to get sorted out.
Just a little extra nudge by the linesman.
A good win by the Mako there, and a great move.
Wow.
Flip and a good shorthanded effort. And that was Steven with the backhander. But to no avail, and the Red Devils, oh no, they did not. That was deemed offside as they were coming in the zone, as they have 1:42 to go on the power play. So what are you seeing so far, Kim? Out of the Mako specifically, what do you see? Do you have any kind of...
They definitely have some good speed. They definitely, you can see where they're trying to do the passes, and they're not quite connecting just yet, but I imagine that will change as the game wears on.
The Devils bring it in over the far side, gain the zone right in front. Perver can't get a shot off. That's flipped out. Yeah, it's actually a good observation in the sense that the teams kind of just put together, so some of that chemistry takes a little while to adapt. So.
And you do have 3 periods in the game, so
that's true. Got a long ways to go yet. Coming up the right side.
They're trying to definitely do the penalty kill now, though.
Yeah, they're in their standard box. Nothing too tricky about this. Trying to man up, but that goes in front. Sam Mark trying to get some sort of presence in front. That does stay in. Nichols throws it around. Back to Dodwell. Dodwell's going to chase that down. And shot to the glass. Gerard trying to get a hold of it, but he couldn't do it. And Mark getting knocked down. That gets sent back out.
So about 40 seconds left to go in the power play.
Masternock with a good shift there. He had a couple of opportunities, but that puck's just not getting behind Gerard yet. It's been tricky. And to be fair to the Red Devils, I know that's not a full squad, but getting that first goal in the game has been
challenging.
It's been a chore. Like it's just taken too long generally. So this follows, it kind of follows the storyline of the season. Usually it takes them a period or so to get going, and that's kind of put them in a hole for, it's been some fun comebacks.
Yes.
You know,
had that at West Auckland.
West Auckland, that's right.
They?
Yeah, they
I guess
did.
it wasn't a comeback.
Well, no, it was.
Comeback win.
Yeah. That was a bounce back. We'll call it that.
There you go.
Shot in on Gerard. Gerard gloves it, holds on to it, and that
power play's done.
Yeah. So back to 5-on-5 hockey. Spiller, Steven, Quigley.
Back out on the ice.
Back out. Yeah. So that's good to see that Quigley's going to take the ice again. And with just a couple of minutes left here in the first period, to me, this is one of those things where if the Red Devils are kind of looking at this as an opportunity to get things squared up for future opponents, and with a Stampede coming into the building next week, the offense needs to start humming. Dak goes behind, hit some of the netting, but it was behind the net the whole time, and Gerard gloves down on it and holds up and looks for a face-off. You can see him talking, Lang and Orr, just trying to sort things out. There's a little bit of, it feels like, I don't want to say communication problem, but just not, that chemistry's also not there for the Red Devils today as well.
Well, you were saying they're on different lines as well, so that could be some of it too.
That's
just
a
not
good
used
point.
to. Oh, that's a good shot.
Long
just
shot
a little
in.
bit high.
Yeah, Hodge, he's had probably one of the most important goals of the season. The one win, he had the first in-game winner.
Oh,
shot
a
and
shot.
a goal.
That is a goal. That was a great shot from Mako.
That is another one where the light didn't go on, but I'm not even sure who got that. We'll have to see
Number
it.
4, but I'm not sure.
41, that was
Ben Steven.
Ben Steven. He was the one that had the wicked backhand just a minute ago.
Yeah.
And that's another great shot, beating Reason. They've got to check on that light over there because that's another time that it didn't come on. They're actually having a discussion over.
Yeah, they haven't put the score up actually, so this is quite interesting. It did look like it definitely went in though.
Yeah, that's a very. There are a lot of things I've seen in hockey. Having this kind of discussion isn't one of them. That
I mean, everybody's kind of in agreement.
Yeah, everybody stopped. Everybody's like, it's a goal. It's not a problem. But it doesn't say much for the prior one that wasn't registered either. So the Mako take the lead, 1-0 with about 2 minutes to go in the first.
Just like you were talking about, the Red Devils are going to need to ramp it up now.
Hamish
being
Ryle
one behind.
Hamish Ryle sending it behind Reason. And Dodwell's going to get this in the corner.
There's about 90 seconds left in the period.
And Nichols flips one forward, stays in play. And Chamberlain gets it out to neutral, up to Ryle again. Leaves a drop pass.
Oh, that was a good shot.
And Tappan not able to get it past Reason there.
Another local.
Let's see. Finn trying to get the one-timer
Seems like
there.
he had something wrong with his stick there.
He might have. Well, it doesn't
but
look
he's
like
still playing
broke
with it. So.
Yeah. So I think he's okay there. I think he was just probably looking at his stick in disbelief more than anything. It's like, I spent how many hundreds of dollars on this? Yeah, it's supposed to be more forgiving than that, right, Finn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
going to
excellent
be nothing.
hit.
And there you go. See if you can wrap around. Good.
Out to the point shot, and
that's
Gerard
a good
stops
shot.
it. Saw it all the way there. That's not a difficult one from Hopkins from that length. But Hopkins looking for more of a rebound and nobody in the crease there. So face-off coming in the near side with 36 seconds to go. Oh, sorry, wrong side again. The far side's going to be the face-off point. And Reese loses that one. That goes out to neutral. 2-on-3 here. Going up the side, that is CJ Kemp. Trying to get a shot off it. Goes behind, hits the board. And Red Devils looking to get at least one more opportunity. That's sent out to neutral.
Good passing going on now.
Up to Reese. Reese takes it behind. Gets press on Hayward Jones there, takes him out of the play, but too many Mako for the Red Devils to handle. Although it does stay in the zone, there's just 2 seconds to go, so nothing going to happen here at the end of the period. And that is the first period with the Auckland Mako taking a surprising 1-0 lead.
It's an exciting period. I think there's a lot of activity, a lot to be learned in it. And
yeah, I don't know if so for the Red Devils, it's a real question. Are they working on something? Do we see any patterns? Do we see anything working? Or do they just need to get their offense going? It's kind of, I'm not sure I know which, but a couple of discussions over on the bench here before we clear for the first period. But we'll turn away and run the highlights from the last game. If you haven't seen it, it was a barn burner. It's something you should get out here and see in person. But the Red Devils going into the locker rooms after one period of play, down 1-0 to the Auckland Mako. Today's action at the Alpine Ice. Here we go.
Both teams deciding to go with their first line for this one.
Come out? I'm not sure.
No, just the warning. Brown was moving a little bit, and the linesman didn't like that.
No, they don't like much on face-offs if you're not perfectly still, but that's how it goes. Nichols with it at the top. Another post. I think that should be a goal. That's another. That looked. I mean, you saw that, Kyle. I think it pushed Twine on that. I don't know why that wasn't called, but we'll take a look at that here in just a minute. Maybe a bit disconcerting and turned over. Lang with it. Lang's going to try to get a shot off. He instead passes to Dallimore. Dallimore had no angle, and there is a stop in play. Stepanek sends it around, back to neutral, turns right around. Pospisil's going to get a 2-on-2. DeSicho on the back stick, and Parr up to the task for as long as you want.
Nice
good hit there.
On Fontaine as well.
Yeah, Fontaine was just, he wasn't looking, and he was
no love lost there.
No, not at all. Winston Lee with a heavy shot in and right in front. Wow, what an opportunity, but just unable to connect. Yeah,
just something that caught my eye.
There's been a lot of game within the game, and fortunately you've been here to witness quite a bit of it, Kyle. It's been good. Turn back to the
good back check by Hopkinson.
Eden with it. He's going to gain the line. He walks in. Pospisil with it. He takes a long shot and a goal! Pospisil gets one from the blue line. Connor Parr beaten Sald for the first goal of the afternoon. And finally, the Red Devils get something on the board and a lead this weekend. That puck gets thrown in. Hopkins might get there. No, it's Vortenoff that's there first. He's skating around with it for just a moment. Gets Theuler at the top. That's hacked away by Perver. Theuler holds on to it, gets into the corner, sent right in the slot. That was that Vortenoff?
That was Hopkinson. A great pass, great zone entry, and then a great finish by Hopkinson. Great play by Theuler to keep the puck in. Great pass by Johnson there. A little 1-2 forehand backhand finish by Hopkinson.
Over on the right side for the Red Devils. And that's played back out to neutral. Johnson with it for a moment. Back to Lowe. Turned around. Red Devils with a 2-on-1. Lang's got it. And a goal! Nick Lang finally gets one on the board. Chooses not to pass. Takes the shot. And 2-1 the score. So 2-1 the score. Congratulations, Nick Lang, and welcome. The import paying off in the second game out here. A good wrister going by to the face-off one with another opportunity for the Swarm right in front, and they score.
You can see the emotion in Stepanek. He is fired up. That's one that the Swarm definitely wanted to get back before the intermission.
Replay. How about that? So back out and
see Stepanek crashing the net. Good things happen.
Yeah, he got right in front, and Carey was kind of just pulled out just a little bit. Passed all the way through. That is not icing as the Swarm get there first, right out in front, but that's deflected back. Orr's got it. He's coming up the ice 3-on-3. Parr's back out in the net.
Where's Parr going?
I have no idea if he thought there was a penalty going on.
But also, just off the ice, we're all buddies. We're having fun out there, and that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? We're here to win, but it's a lot better when you're having fun.
Apologies. Kozak with it. He leaves a drop pass. Atwell can't do anything with it. Or knocks it to the side to Lowe. Reese with it in front. Shot and a goal. Stepanek gets a goal with the puck coming right in front of the crease. A good rebound, and he buries it. Everybody a little bit stunned as the road team takes the lead, and you can see Carey getting beat there by Stepanek. Dalmato with it, trying to get out in front, and that pass is out to nobody, and it gets to Dallamore's stick. He takes it up the left side, looking for, he puts it off of Parr's head. Again, everybody trying to shoot a little on the high side.
Oh, the referee's got his hand up. He's
does.
seen something.
Corner.
Nice
Heavy
hard
hit. Kozak deflected as he shot. Sandoy with it. Sends it behind the net. Stepanek loses it in the skates. Not kept in. Out to neutral. Turned over. Here comes the big shot with Lang. Lang poke checks it. And a goal! Parr coming out, doing all he could on a loose puck. Trying to get to it first. Lang, the super skater that he is, poke checks it through, ties the game 3-3. That there was the right answer. I mean, there just wasn't. Either he was going to get there first or he was going to get a big opportunity.
No.
But as you see this skate, there's the puck dropping through, gets to Lang, and Parr's too far out, and that's a long pass up to Dallamore. He's holding it a little bit. That's flipped up, hits a stick, bounces into the near corner. Johnson rolls it back into the corner. And out in front is shot Dallamore. Boy, that just barely got a piece of Parr and then got up over the net. Everybody resets.
Whoa.
The referee taking a
Tripped over that blue line himself.
and a shot off the crossbar.
Here
That
come
was
the
a
Swarm.
close one. And it didn't really ring, but it was really close as it went off the bar. Brown with it. He's going to walk it forward. Deflection! Oh, and not by much. That looked like it had all. And turned over. Stepanek right in front. Atwell shot, and great save by Carey as he knocked it aside. Critical at this point with just under a minute to go. That goes out to neutral. 52 seconds to go. That's a high stick, and it's played straight up. And it goes back to neutral. A big hit by Mawson. Stepanek has to wait until Mawson gets out because of the hit. It comes in, and Carey
scored!
It's a goal! The Swarm with a neat little move and get it by Carey. Make it 4-3 with 37 seconds to go this afternoon. Instant replay is a little funny thing. Right away, Lang with it. He's going to take a shot almost on target.
They're gonna pull Carey here.
He's going out now.
6-on-5 situation.
And the puck's going to come back out with Kozak. Kozak is kind of holding on to it, but that's all there is today, folks. 4-3 the final. And that was on a knife's edge.
That could have gone either way. That was definitely a very entertaining hockey game.
If you have a project that needs access or material that needs moving, we have the solution for you. Access Solutions and Forklift Solutions have got the products, the people, and the passion to solve even the most complex access and material handling challenges. Proudly Kiwi-owned and operated, Access Solutions is New Zealand's leading specialist in providing hire, lease, sales and servicing of access equipment, forklifts, and aluminium scaffolding.
Whatever the problem, we've got the solution.
Do you know why I think of good cars after every training session? Because. Because good cars helped me find the perfect car.
Good people, good service, good cars.
Kia ora koutou. Welcome back, everybody, to the Alpine Ice Sports and Entertainment Center. My name is Matt Chavez. We're here with Kim Chavez today, and we're going to be showing you a little bit of extra hockey today. The juniors will be out here now that the Zamboni has come off. And as they get set up, thought we'd I'll go over the first period just a little bit. It is an exhibition. I have to remind myself of that because you can't draw conclusions, right, Kim? That's you're basically saying
This
whatever.
is a good practice. You can mix up the lines and do all the different things, experiment and see how it is going to play out, because the end result, it's a good day. Any hockey day is a good day.
That's right. And I'll bring it up here, the schedule coming up for the Red Devils. Sky City coming in here as league leaders in a certain way, and I'll show you that in just a moment. We'll go back to the hockey, but we'll talk about that. The Red Devils need to get this thing sorted out so that they can have a good opportunity to get some points off of the Stampede. But that said, we're going to watch some youth hockey here.
It's like the Spider-Man versus...
Yeah, that is a Spider-Man thing, isn't that? Yeah, okay, so what am I supposed to read here? There's something, right? Today we have players from the Canterbury Ice Hockey Association Under 12 Super League competing during this intermission, with the Spiders in the red jersey taking on the Panthers in the black jersey.
That's what it is.
We saw the Panthers last week. They were pretty good. So the Spiders coming back to give the Panthers a run for their money here. So if you have a child who might be interested in giving ice hockey a go, the Canterbury Ice Hockey Association has a learn-to-play program that offers a free trial session, gear included. To learn more, just Google Canterbury Ice Hockey Association and visit the website, which is at ciha.org.nz, to arrange a free session.
Small weak trip there.
That's a great goal. Big rebound. Look at that, Selly. Look at that.
He's got it going.
Wow.
He's ready. He's ready for the big time.
No stopping that, Selly. That was all the way across the ice. I was going to say also it's, it's pretty, there's another one. I think that, controversy
not
again.
Sure of that one. I think that one, no, that's definitely more of a.
All day long. Oh, yeah, there's another Selly there. So all day long we've been trying to figure out whether it's a goal or not a goal. So why stop now, right?
Seems to be a good theme. And hey, they can work that out hopefully too by the next week.
No kidding. Nice high shot there by the Spiders. So interestingly, if you catch it on the camera there, you'll see that the pucks that they're using are blue pucks. They're not vulcanized rubber. They're just a little bit softer, so it's a lot safer for the kids. And they have a great time out here. So if your kids...
I tell you, the coordination that it takes to be able to do all of this is very incredible and at all ages. So
yeah,
it's good to see.
And it also develops that coordination too. So
took out his own teammate.
Which you got to be careful about that. Big skate in here.
Got a breakaway.
Into the boards. And a good stop by the Panthers goalie. Well done. So, if you've got kids of this age, this is the time to get them out here, because I can tell you that there are a great deal of Mako players today that
started out here, huh?
Yeah, that are coming out of that. So we had a good conversation with Kyle March and myself last week when he was down here.
Oh, there it is.
What a deflection.
Panthers on the comeback.
Well done, Panthers. And a lot of the kids that are playing on the Mako started right here in programs similar to this,
wide.
all over the country. So have them come out.
It's both male and female, right?
It is.
Yep.
So have everybody come out and enjoy yourselves. It's a great time, and kids love it. And so with the Red Devils making their way out to the bench here, the first period intermission is about to be done. There's the buzzer. So the kids will be coming off the ice. They're playing hard all the way to the. Yeah, they did go. They play to the whistle, but not after, guys. Come on. One more for the Spiders goaltender, and they bring it back. Number 13's got the puck, and I think, Sorry, number 13, but that is it. Tap the stick. We're done. And just like that, let's have those kids line up and get a good. There they are.
There's your future.
That's right. Well done, guys. All right, so questions, Kim. Short bench, long changes, offense necessary. Now, granted, we have to make sure they're goals because it seems like controversy abounds in this facility. Last week we had that one. We had two almost sort of not really but maybe was goals this first period.
There was definitely the one, maybe two for the Mako that was questionable, but that last one that actually is on the scoreboard was most definite.
Yeah, I think all the players called it. I think I'd hate to say that we're back to that where the goals are called by the players on the ice, but it feels like that a little bit. So second period action about to start, and this means the Red Devils need to get things in gear and score some goals, and we'll see how that goes. There is no penalty on the ice, but there's only 4 Red Devils out there, so we'll see who's going to come out. Sean Brown.
There he is.
There you go. Hodge out there.
Extra bit of water.
Yeah. Reese, Lowe, and the Red Devils get going with Lang on the puck. Pass forward up to Brown. Shot.
Wide.
Off. That goes behind the net. Sean Brown's going to collect that. He's in the corner. It's held up and punched out to neutral.
See who wins this one.
Another good hit. Josh Lowe giving the most of that one. And that's turned back around. Brown with it and turned over to neutral.
CJ, I think. No.
And Brown collects it again at the half board. He got a little stuck on the board there with his skate. As we turn that around, Hodge gets that out. No, he doesn't actually get that out. They're going to have to turn that around, but the Mako have gone for a change. So that comes out to Lang. Lang 1-on-2. What
speed.
Good move with a stick there. Looking for a pass. Still skating, still circling. Looking for that interior pass, but that gets deflected. And that, of course, knocked around. I think that was Spiller with it. CJ with the
covered it up
onto it, and then Reason holds on to the puck and stops play. I'm not sure. It's going to take me all weekend to learn these names, and then all of a sudden, it's more difficult, mostly because they're not in their normal kit.
Jersey or sweater.
So face-off coming in the near zone for the Mako. Spiller misses that one, gets sent out. Although the puck just sits and spins next to Dodwell. Zach Steven with it, throws it in. Nichols is going to have to collect it. Quigley on that forecheck, but he can't get there. He's just holding up just to see what happens. Nichols with a pass. That's deflected off Steven and goes out into neutral for a face-off at the far blue line dot. So, yeah, a bit of a jumpy the first line, just really pushing the first 2 minutes. And nothing coming from it, but
it's almost like they're just trying to test the waters a little bit, which you would have thought they would have gotten in the first period.
And that goes up to Dodwell. It's going to go to the back boards. Collects it at the corner, looks for a pass. It's behind the net. Goes around the dash and the kickboard. And Perver gets a hold of it there. He's in the corner.
There it is. That's a great pass. Here you go. Great opportunity.
Shot.
Good save.
That
good.
was
Oh, it's still loose. Still loose, and it is a goal.
Masternock's the original shot. And
it was after the initial shot that really brought it in.
Yeah, Dodwell's going to get credit for that, I think. Yeah, it is going to be Dodwell's goal, but Masternock not getting a long shot and getting a deflection. That was quite the scramble right in front of the net there.
It's all about that rebound in that one.
Yeah, Gerard giving it kind of a, well, I didn't think it was that bad. It was just kind of close.
No.
And
but they were there.
They were there. And that has been the difference is traffic in front of the net. And 1-1 the score officially on the board. That's Ollie Rout taking it up the right side.
Oh, he left it.
Monk goes right past the puck.
That's Chamberlain.
And then
Good
Noah Reese,
shot,
a shot by Chamberlain.
What a response, and it's still loose.
And Reese got it up to Hopkins. Hopkins, oh, and a shot. That
Just on the outside of the net.
Yeah. Monk chasing up to Hopkins. Trying to get that out. Route with it.
Ooh.
Just back and forth. That's out to Route again.
They've got some good passing, some little bit of disturbance.
Yeah, that's Middleton with it for just a moment. That's turned around. A big hit on Chamberlain. Steven with it again. Trying that same backhand going high and right on Reason, but he knew it was coming, and he knocked that aside. Pass forward, turned over to Spiller. Spiller sends it over to Steven. Steven gains the zone, 1-on-3, leaves the puck behind him, stays out in neutral, turned over. Sean Brown's hooked a little bit, but no call there. Backhanded in, that hit the post on the side, but not accurate, and Gerard up against that post, so nothing doing, and the Red Devils reset. That's turned back over to the Sharks there. That's offside, so the Red Devils are going to break out here, looking for the long pass. And Josh Lowe looking across the ice. That's turned over, kind of a nobody pass. And Spiller's going to collect that with a shot.
There's a shot.
An opportunity there for Finn Leopard, not getting too much mustard on that one, but pretty good opportunity going across ice like that. Leopard's trying to get every shot he can. I think he's got 5 or 6 shots. Yeah. That's knocked away by Reason. Up to Orr. Orr does get it out. Funny bounce, 2-on-1. Shot and a goal!
There it is.
That's Lang.
He's been wanting that one, I think, since the beginning.
Yeah, he's been waiting, and he's one of the other imports that just needs to get going. He's doing a great job skating. But now he's starting to figure out the size of the rinks and what he can get away with. He's coming from some of the larger ice rinks where they're the international size. The Alpine ice is definitely not as big, so he's getting his sea legs. Normally a defender with Sofia in Bulgaria, but now that he's here, making a big difference.
Nice.
Yep, and he's playing forward.
It'll be interesting when he's in some of the larger rinks.
Yeah. Dunedin's going to be very interesting. I expect a
But that's where he also brings in an advantage because he is used to it.
That shot from Sysho as Gerard goes across the goal mouth adeptly and stopped that shot.
It's not icing, though.
That's a big turnover. Turn for a shot. That backhanded wrister by C.J. Kemp. Not missing by much. And the Red Devils.
And now they can return.
Perver's got it up the right side. He leaves it. It's turned over. Chamberlain's got it. And that's turned over. Shot. Sysho trying to keep it in, but it spins back around. Neutral ice. Going out to Route. Route to Nichols. Nichols to Meisterdock.
Way to keep it in.
As they keep that in, Middleton with it.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have his backup.
And Keo Cope throws it back in. That goes around, sits behind the goal.
There he goes.
Middleton doing a good job of digging that out. Keo Cope shoots it. Gerard gloves that, holds on to it. It was kind of a seeing eye puck, but it wasn't quite on target. Knockdown glove to hold that up. Christchurch Ortho, your friendly local smile specialist. Give them a call at Christchurch Ortho or chchortho.co.nz. Face off for Lang here. And he loses that one. That goes over to Tappan. And he's trying to escape the zone. Get a couple of passes, but that's turned over. Lang goes and collects the puck right in front, and an opportunity goes by as that puck just kind of got too close to the goaltender for Gerard there to just kick it aside. The Red Devils holding on to the offensive opportunity in front of them. That pass goes behind to Orr. Orr's still holding on to it. Looking for somebody at the point, gets it. That goes back around, back to Lang. Lang behind, looking for a pass. It's out in front, nobody home.
It's a good period of time that they're all on the ice. They haven't had a change for the Mako team.
Yeah, they've got to have some tired legs out there at the moment because they really have not been able to get a change. They're young, but they still need a change as well. Hopkins pushing his guy up against the board there. That's trying to get that out.
Dance.
And a pass forward up to Lang. He's too fast for this one, but great back checking and a goal. Keel Cope with the rebound, absolutely ripping it. And gets that goal for the Red Devils. Makes it 2-1 the score. So the Lang
interesting. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Lang with the heavy skate in there and just holds on to it, finally gets a rebound, and Keel Cope in the right place, right time, sends it home behind Gerard.
It's definitely good to follow up with everyone.
And Reese with it. The Red Devils start again. It looks like Perver's line's going to go out there for a little while. Sorry, I did say 2-1. It is 3-1. Red Devils. At least according to the scoreboard. I don't even trust the scoreboard anymore at this point, you know?
It is definitely 3-1.
So Hamish Ryle with it.
Somebody lost a stick.
Sends it forward. And as that puck goes around, that ends up on Sam Mark's stick. He sends it around or all the way into the zone, but not quite for icing. Dodwell's there, plays the man, and then digs at the puck. Good physical presence.
It's interesting. I think like the Red Devils seem to be surrounding the puck much more. So whoever has it, they've got 1 to 2 players that are going after them at all times, and it seems to be an interesting or more effective approach to play.
Is that more in the offensive zone or in the defense?
I guess I saw it all over, but
that's good swarming. Absolutely. So Nichols to take the body there.
I'd say the rink looks a little more like red, whereas in the first period it was very much evenly matched, and here you just see red players everywhere.
And as that puck doesn't quite come out, the Red Devils look to get this set up with their fourth line.
Now it's going to change, and I'm going to not be quite right.
That's right. Oh, the correction, it is AJ Spiller, not CJ Spiller. I needed to get that one right.
Yes.
My goodness, that was another one of the write-ins. Thank you, Michael, for the quality control on that. Shot in.
Good shot
Reason
in.
knocks
There's
it aside.
Mako for a rebound.
And that gets knocked out to Middleton as he puts it back out to neutral, and the Mako start their run at things. It goes behind Reason. Actually, they go for a change. That's sent out to neutral. Long pass up to Orr. He's got a 1-on-0. 2 backhands and can't get the shot off. The opportunity goes by on Orr. He just got a little too close to Gerard before pulling the trigger.
But it's great awareness, I think, of the Red Devils to see that he was coming out on the change.
Yeah,
and was wide open for one.
Good pass forward to hit him in stride.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, Chamberlain with a shot there.
Off the skate.
Yeah, and Reason holding on to it. Chamberlain had a good opportunity, just missed to the side there. But the Mako definitely trying to get their opportunities in here. So a face-off coming on the near side. Just as an aside, he's also AJ Spiller is also the co-head coach, general manager of the Mako, and the coach for the under-18s for the Ice Blacks. So a lot of quality out there on the ice today, splitting it up. Reason with it, grabbing it and holding on to it. That's what it's all about, really. Halfway through this game, I think we've seen a slow start, right? Especially the first 15 minutes, everybody feeling things out, and you know, whether it's the goal judge or the offense, we're getting it sorted out. And now it's starting to come to fruition. A couple of long passes, some opportunities for both clubs.
Yeah, it's working the to the advantage of the Red Devils in the sense that their chemistry is coming together, and you can start seeing it more in this period, I'd say, than in the last. But there is still a lot. But there is still a lot of good talent on that Mako team.
And Lang with an opportunity. He tried to do the between the leg, just like last night in the Thunder match. That was something else to see. Speaking of, as we're coming up on the 6 o'clock hour here, it's only 5:40 on the clock, but after this period ends, another key matchup in the league tonight. The Swarm are in Dunedin for a match with the Phoenix Thunder last night. I'll go to that here. The Thunder lost that one 5-1. That's the standings as it stands right now. Botany still on top with the 7 wins, but of course they've got that early schedule and played as many games as you might expect. So the different options
Shot off the
of saying who you think is first in the league. Officially, it's of course points, which puts Botany on top, but the Stampede are very efficient with their 4 games so far, and it's going to be an interesting end of the season as the games kind of equalize and we see how things work out. Low with it, pass through the race, low
trying
shot.
to get through his traffic.
Yeah, and it almost got a deflection, but didn't happen, and that's why it got to the backboards. Rest out in front. Sideshow looking, passing, and couldn't connect to Perver.
There's the
shot,
pass.
good
That's
backhand.
A great pass.
I think that hit a post. Sideshow with that one. He just didn't see it. He just had to take a shot, and
Now the
almost
Mako are
had eyes. That's Finn Leopard with it. He takes
on
a
the
shot.
offense. Ooh, good hit.
And we continue with some of the puck control by the Red Devils in the defensive zone. Funny bounces here.
I think that was a good change for the Auckland Mako.
Yeah, I think that lineup
was necessary.
definitely needed to get out there. Some fresh legs, as they say, or fresh horses, as Dave might call it. That goes over to Low. He's going to hold on to it in the midboards, looking for a pass. That goes in front. But Dodwell not able to do anything with it. Dodwell skating around trying to follow the puck, and he actually gets it. Pulls it right off his player. Gets it out to the point. Big shot. Deflected immediately, though.
Right back to him.
And Dodwell's got it. Route can't hold on to it. Esternock with it again. Low shot this time. Kick save. And back out to the Mako as they look to get something going here. That's Kemp against Nichols. Nichols pinches that puck away from him, and he skates up the ice looking for a pass. He gets it up the left side here. That puck held on to Middleton. Couldn't get it to anybody, and that kind of trickles out to neutral. Swatted in by Rout. And the Red Devils get a wholesale change here with everybody except those stuck in the corner. That goes all the way down. I think that's going to go for icing. It is indeed icing on the Mako. Spinorama. If you need hockey equipment here in Christchurch, Spinorama's the place. But you probably already knew that. All you got to do is go to spinorama.nz and pick it up for you there. So a face-off coming in the offensive zone. That's going to be Joe Orr to take. Doesn't quite get that. Mako get a hold of the puck for just a moment. Chamberlain digs, but that's held in at the point by Kyoko. Does it a second time, sends it through. We got Lang with it.
Trying to find his lane.
He's trying to Michigan this thing is what he's doing. I saw that. He was thinking the whole time Michigan goal, but couldn't quite get a hold of it. That's shot past, and Kemp's shot's deflected out. You saw that coming, right, Kim? You saw him lifting it. Yeah, he's.
Unfortunately, so did the Mako. I guess.
Everybody did. Everybody was ready for it. Well, again, that's what this is.
Unfortunate, I guess.
That's what it's all about, is having fun today. So that's a good one. So referee up at the bench, they're holding the play for just a moment. Anatoly Horzov, the coach of the Red Devils, getting some instructions from the referee. I didn't catch what was said, but I'm not sure. I think it may have to do with the player.
Equipment or something?
Yeah, Sean Brown's off the ice, probably dealing with some equipment issues here. I'm not sure if that was part of the discussion, or with a slap shot hits the glass, that goes up and out into the netting. So face-off coming on the offensive side. Yeah, it's
a broken skate or something.
Yeah, he's kind of just polishing it off there, and maybe he's got to switch it. I don't know, but
maybe not broken, but
something's happening over there. But either way, play continues with everybody else. Mako looked to break out. Quigley got it to Spiller. Spiller
20,
with a shot.
Not a bad shot, just
yeah, good kick save there by Reason. That's offside, and back to neutral. Low with it. Josh goes and brings it forward. Mark with a low shot, kind of a slap pass. And then that's a heavy shot, but that's deflected before it gets there from Dodwell up to Mark.
Stevens is hurt over here.
Mark with it's kind of bouncing around here. And Reese forgets the puck for a minute, and that takes a long shot. And Gerard gloves and saves. Who was hurt?
Ben Stevens.
Ben Stevens having a bit of a breather there. At least probably have a shift or two off.
I think he got a big hit, and he's just kind of, but he's
just
tugging that arm a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on him.
There you go. So Noah Reese to take the face off here. And he wins it, and that's sent.
Keeps it in for now.
Yeah. Meisternock trying to keep it in. That's passed up to, tried to get to Leopard. He couldn't get the puck. Nichols on that. He's in front of it. Puck doesn't quite get into the slot area, so it gets thrown back out. Zach Steven with it. And they go back and forth for just a minute. That is brought back. Nichols has it in the corner. Up to Zach Steven again. And pushed forward towards Reason. He's going to give it back to Nichols to continue play. Some referee interference there, but a good shot. Now that actually hit the back of the net as it.
Now it's just up. That doesn't quite work that way.
Yeah, you can't just slide it under the goal in order to get a goal. There are a lot of creative ways to score.
It is pretty ingenious.
But that's not one of them. So the Red Devils not allowed to get the change because the goal came off the moorings there. So face-off coming up here in just a minute. Chamberlain to take for the Mako. Meisternock has it. Sends it to Nichols. Ends up to Rout. Rout's going to skate through a couple of players. Can't get the blue line. Loses the puck, and the Mako turn him over. Kemp gets hit absolutely flattened by Nichols. And he's looking for
just some kind of something.
Yeah, up to Orth. Full pass.
And he
shot.
Doesn't still get it.
It's a great opportunity for Orth. Another breakaway. Just not pulling the trigger soon enough. Trying to go for the 5-hole. It was covered. Shot by Lang.
Gerard is definitely getting a lot more activity this period. That is for sure.
That is true. So Lang with a little flip shot trying to catch Gerard going across the goal and get behind him. But he stuck his glove out and was still able to reach the puck and holds up. And with just over 4 minutes to go, the Red Devils seem a lot more confident with their offense at the moment.
And Brown now has no skates on, so something's going on with his equipment for sure.
Well, this is the game to have that happen. Quigley with it, shot low, off target. Ben Steven back on the ice. So I'm sure he's not feeling well, but he's well enough to play.
He's fine.
Lang's got it up the left side. He's going to look for a pass here. No, he's going to hold on to it.
There
another
it is.
shot, another one off the pipe. What a fantastic
that was
shot.
A great shot.
Hits two pipes,
Great
goes
shot.
up. Actually thought it hit the wire holding the net, but play continues. That's not out here.
It's kind of off the back of the stick of the goalie as well.
And that's offside. That's going to be held up as number 15 comes in a little bit early for the Mako. So I guess, Kim, what your thoughts on Nick Lang so far? You've seen him, number 26, the Red Devil, just skating. Any thoughts as to? Yeah, he's a pretty fast fella, isn't he?
He is a pretty fast fella. Where is he from?
He last played in Bulgaria, but he's
That's right.
from
That's
Czechia.
right.
And
He's definitely feeling a lot more comfortable, I'd say.
yeah, he got a
But,
chance to meet him last week, or a couple of weeks ago, and he was just getting his feet back from having to play in the playoffs
Jet lag?
overseas. Yeah, well, it takes a while. Get your strength back. Dodwell with it. Out in front, Perver with a shot.
It's great
Gerard.
position by the goalie there.
Yes, Gerard was in a perfect spot to hold that up. And Reese can't quite.
And no gap at all.
Great elbow. That board was, well, actually the gate was open just for a minute there. So, and Lowe's got it in the corner. He's going to swing it back out, but held in by the Mako. And Josh Lowe brings it in the zone, but that's turned right over.
See if they can
Oliver
do something
Linton
with this.
it. And then up to CJ Kemp.
Red Devils are definitely keeping possession a lot more.
Well, that was a big turnover to Hayward Jones, but
Maybe a
you're
step too soon.
well, no, you're right. The possession has definitely favored the Red Devils this period. Seisho with a good move. He's going to get a breakaway.
Breakaways.
Well, he can't quite get the shot off as 3
That's
or 4
good.
Makos show up. Timely for them as Seisho wasn't quite in stride when he got that. But the Red Devils hold on to it and set up their offense. Nichols looking for a long pass. That goes out to neutral.
It's a different sport.
Yeah. Pitching wedge, I think. Good hit right in front, but held up. And that's going to be a penalty, 6 men.
I think he got a little more. Oh, 6 men. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so a few too many on the ice in the sense that somebody played it before they came off. So they're going to have Lachlan Boniface serve that one. Whoop. Lost that camera. Let's go back to here. Hang on a second here.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
There you go.
let's see what's going on here. That's a little funny. Don't know how long that's been going on for, but our apologies. The cameras are still working, but we'll check that out. And its play continues here. Nichols with the puck.
Oh, left it, but just barely.
Yeah, left for Noah Reese there. And that goes to Maestro. Passed forward. That is considered offsides. I think Noah overskated it just a little bit. And with 1:22 to go, the penalty doesn't quite take shape for the Red Devils yet. The power play a bit disjointed, but not to be surprised with the personnel on the ice just trying to get things figured out. And the Mako doing a good job playing 5-on-4 so far. Face-off coming to neutral, or with it again. He wins that face-off. Lang with it. Lang setting things up. He's going to go take it himself up the right side. Holds on to it. Looks for an outlet. Back to Nichols. Nichols at the point. Crosses. Leaves it back to the half board. Lang with it. Pass in front. And Hodge just couldn't get a hold of it. I don't know if his stick was lifted or not. That goes all the way back to Reason, so that wouldn't have been icing anyways, but it was coincidental. And Reason with the save. There it is. Lang with it as he skates, gets some speed going across there onside. He holds up on the point, sends it into the corner. Hodge trying to hold on to it. He couldn't.
You're under a minute now.
And that's going to go all the way back.
Icing. No.
Nope. Not on a power play.
Fair enough.
That's a bad
that's not
turnover
good.
there. Kemp in the right place at the right time, making some noise, but he's going to come off the ice and let Stevens and Hayward Jones do the rest of the work for the period. And that's brought in. There's 22 seconds to go on the clock. Out to Keo Cup. He's going to take a shot. Wrist it in. That gets gloved over the top. It's a good shot. That was definitely on target, but no luck. And that's deflected up and into the netting.
7.5 seconds left in the period, I think.
Yeah, and the penalty's going to
Carry over
for about 12 seconds. So it pretty much ends here, but the 6-man being served by Boniface is going to cross periods if they don't score here quickly. NZIHL wins that one out to the point. Can't do anything with it, and that is going to be the end of the period here as that puck goes to neutral. And still shot in right at the last second. The Red Devils having a heck of a period there.
Definitely more activity this period than they had in that first one. It's
yeah, 3-1 the score. 3 goals in the period, taking advantage of the short benches and the good substitutions that a team like the Mako would have a hard time replicating without a lot of practice, and they took advantage of it there. So
it'll be interesting in the third period because the Mako definitely were getting momentum, a lot more momentum towards that second half of the second period.
Yeah.
So it'll make for an interesting third for sure.
Absolutely. So funny thing, we've got a bit of water condensation coming into our gear here, so luckily we got the camera all figured out, but for the moment we've got to sort out, well, a couple of technical problems. So if we go off the air, we should continue streaming here, but if you see some black screens, that's to be expected as we sort this out.
Don't freak out.
Yeah, stay with us.
We will be back.
However, during this break, it's a really good time to go check out the beginning of the other game going on. It should start in about 4 minutes.
Just come back.
Just make sure you come back and catch the finish of this one as well. For all the hockey nuts out there, you get to see 2 for 1 tonight. But we'll be back in just a few minutes, and hopefully we'll get some more content on the air for you. Thanks, everybody.
Do you know why I think of good cars after every training session? Because. Because good cars helped me find the perfect car.
Good people, good service, good cars.
If you have a project that needs access or material that needs moving, we have the solution for you. Access Solutions and Forklift Solutions have got the products, the people, and the passion to solve even the most complex access and material handling challenges. Proudly Kiwi-owned and operated, Access Solutions is New Zealand's leading specialist in providing hire, lease, sales and servicing of access equipment, forklifts and aluminium scaffolding.
Whatever the problem, we've got the solution.
Kia ora koutou. Welcome back, everybody, to the Alpine Ice Sports and Entertainment Center. My name's Matt Chavez. I'm here with Kim Chavez today, bringing you action with the Canterbury Red Devils and Auckland Mako today. Score 3-1 for the home side in today's exhibition match. And I think we're seeing, we saw the Red Devils kind of light it up there. So what did you think of the second period, Kim?
Yeah, I definitely think, you got a lot more action from the Red Devils. They were swarming the puck a lot more, which caused the, possession to be on their side. And it ended up resulting in 3 goals. And I don't know if it's the lights that are finally working or the ice rink is tilted to the right for us because all the goals have been on that one side. But hopefully that changes this period. But, I think their chemistry is working together. And, you just started to see it just flow easily, or more easily, I think, than the first period.
Yeah, and also it's worth noting that some of these Mako games, like I think if I recall correctly, the one against Botany went 2-1. It's certainly not indicative of either team generally. This is a very amped up exhibition game. Everybody wants to win this one, but it's also not worth reading into the results.
Absolutely.
So as play continues for the third period, Lang with it again. He flips it. That was a neat pass as that goes cross ice. Shot in and deflected.
That power play is over, by the way.
That is, yes, it is back to 5-on-5. Lang holds on to it, skates, and pushes it to Hodge. Lang back. No, he's going to leave it. Trying to get it back. He's all alone on the side there. Waits, and it kicked in. I'm shocked that didn't go in. It went off Hodge's skate. And Gerard actually got a hold of it as a fantastic play by Gerard.
Great save.
So, again, you see Lang skating all the way around trying to it feels like his thing is, I'm going to get on the opposite side of where my defender expects me. And that shot's in from Mesternick, and it's stopped, so face off again. But Lang just seems to he wants to get on the opposite side of everybody and cause kind of disadvantages for the defense. It's worked so far. Perver with it.
It's interesting because it's a different approach, I think, than what they're ready or used to. And so it's just, today it's proving successful.
And we'll see if that plays out next week.
Yes. Or even tomorrow if they make the adjustments.
And Spiller getting that shot off on reason. And the puck gets deflected into the crowd. That's a souvenir.
This is why they always say you have to keep your head on a swivel.
Oh, yeah, especially here when you see the pucks going out. You got to be careful. And you've reminded me occasionally. I've been hit once. I did tell you about that. So yeah, don't keep secret.
You get your own bone bruise. That's not pleasant.
Yeah, it was something. Mesnick with it, passes it to the side, out to neutral. Zach Seaman with it. And Mesnick not able to hold on to that, but to make the Mako go in offside. So face-off coming to the neutral ice. The DJ today is really just got some selections. I tell you.
He's going a bit old school.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Noah Reese winning that face-off.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, go for the oldies. Sorry, Noah. Daniel Monk with it. Monk looking for an outlet, and that gets read by Steven. Nick Stefanific, the assistant coach, nearly took one in the shoulder there. He just had a quick little lean, but the puck's coming in out of the rink very quickly today. That face-off won by the Mako. Sent cross ice. Kemp holding on to it. Out to Hayward Jones.
Nice shot.
That stays in the corner.
Actually had more power behind it than some of the others have been, so that's good to see.
Kemp holds on to it in the corner. That's sent to the, it's just turned over. Hopkins not doing much with it.
Lost it.
Yeah, they're just chopping at it. And that gets
saved in, stayed in.
That stays in for the Mako. Good work there by Alex Power. No, that wasn't Power. That was Kemp again. Sorry, misread on that. Chamberlain with a shot across. That didn't get any kind of deflection. Goes out to neutral.
Got to clear it out now.
He did clear. Everybody is okay there. Quigley got on onside. He's in front.
That's good.
Looking for a shot. Couldn't get anything on it. Stays behind Reason's net.
Going the other side, weak side.
A wraparound not quite happening, and lost sight of that. Reason didn't put anything on it, but the referee lost sight, so face-off coming in the offensive zone for the Mako. But a good sustained effort by the Mako in that case, and getting some good opportunities. It's still a 3-1 game with 3 minutes gone in the third period. Face-off one, AJ Spiller's got it. Shot! Oh, that was an excellent shot, but Reason with a better save.
Rebound.
Spiller in front.
Nice
Spiller with a
shot.
heavy shot. Goes behind the net.
Just like we were talking about in the second period, it was all Red Devils. This one, the momentum right now, at least, is for the Mako. The puck is staying in that in that offensive zone. As I say that, it changes.
Well, of course, but it is interesting. It feels like the entire game's been played on the right side of us.
Yep. We might have to get a surveyor in.
It does look a little slanted. Changes for everybody, and Lang's going to hold on to that puck with Lowe.
Everybody breathe.
And that puck gets set for us. Not going to go for icing. Gerard's asking for it, but it was never.
I think it got tipped off by the Mako.
You're exactly right, and that is why it wasn't called. So Lang had it. Good kick to himself. Excellent puck work. That goes out to neutral as that puck was deflected away on the pass, or with it. He's going to gain the zone.
He's quite fast, isn't he?
He is indeed, and it goes up Route 1. He can't get a shot off with two defenders there. Good work by the Mako. Or continues to just chop away at it, and that's going to go all the way to Reason. Reason passes it to Mesternach, to Nichols, and that goes out to the Mako as they look to get set up for an offense. Nope, Nichols is going to, nope. Let's turn it around again. Shot off to the glass for the, that was Oliver Linton with that kind of a heavy shot, and that just sits under, and linesman skate for a moment. Chamberlain with a near steal, but
lost sight of it.
And that shot turned away, or Pervert not able to get a shot off, and it goes all the way back. Mako with a heavy shot, hits the glass, goes around, and out to neutral. But that was a quick turnaround. Sysho pushing himself into the boards there. That's a good battle between Tim Thomas and Sysho teammates. Normally, but not this weekend.
Not today.
Chamberlain comes up the left side, skates hard, goes behind, leaves it, but nobody's in front of Reason for the Mako.
But they do get it back.
And that puck held up, goes to Dodwell, center ice.
Ooh, wow.
He's undercut. That is going to be a penalty for or against the Mako.
Empty net on the Red Devil side. There it is.
Not sure why that was. There's a linesman saying no, no, no. Not sure why that was stopped, but I guess Pervert didn't have the possession for that moment. Steven going off. That's Ben Steven going off for that penalty. I think it's going to be called, was that a trip or a?
It was a hip check, but I don't think that's the official term.
No, a hip check would have been okay. I think he's off for tripping. We'll see for sure in a minute. The Red Devils 5-on-4 here as they try to get their power play going. The last one they had just didn't really turn up anything at the end of the second period. A lot of cycling and circling, looking for a bit too much perfection.
Good passing, though, I will say.
Yeah, they've held on to possession for a while here. Reese leaves it for Lowe. Lowe's up the left side. He finally shoots.
Great save.
But I think he hit the fin of the shark right in the middle there. He's definitely looking for a rebound off Gerard.
Out of the 5-hole as well. Yeah. Just not going through, though.
Yeah, it's not. So it does stop play and allows everybody to get reset. Mostly staying out there, but Brown's back out, which is good. All the equipment problems are sorted, hopefully. And Brown goes and chases the puck in the left side. Holds on to it. Looking for an outlet. Goes cross ice. He was looking for Reese. Reese was setting up for a one-timer, but that was interrupted. Back to Brown. Brown with a shot off the left side. And that gets kicked back around to the point, but kept in.
Ooh,
Some
a little activity going
physicality
on.
in front, yeah. And that's going to go all the way back.
That's a good defensive play so far in that penalty kill for the Mako.
Yeah, Sebastian Chamberlain with a lot of physicality right in front, making sure that the Red Devils can't get set near the crease. And that's been effective so far. Or
It
trying
has
to take it
been.
in.
Can't quite get it out of the zone
Nichols.
though. So.
Nichols gets deflected over the crossbar. Red Devils hold on to it. Lang's looking for a shot. Takes
Oh,
it.
wow. Great save again by Gerard.
Yeah, Gerard's. That was a little bit more inside than I think Lang would have wanted that. I think he was looking a little bit more post there, but still a good save. And with 30 seconds to go on the power play, pretty good opportunity thus far. 3 good shots, but we need to get see the Red Devils put one behind there if they're going to
At the
call
same
that a success.
At the same time, I'd say that, you know, it's showing that the Mako is really doing well on their penalty kill.
Yes, they are. And good physical presence in front of the net by the defense. That is a good observation. Shot! And that goes begging for Hodge as that ends up in the corner. Kept in at the point. Lang's got it. He's going to hold on to it. Doing that excellent left-handed stick work. Fantastic.
There's a
heavy
shot in.
shot.
Oh, that rebound.
Big
oh,
deflection,
there you go.
or can't get it off.
Off the pad.
Lang, yep, kick save there. Lang holds on to it. Lang can hold on to the puck and keep a defender at bay pretty easily here. It's been interesting to see that. And Nichols pokes that puck away from the Mako player. That was Ben Steven again. Shot behind.
So you're starting to see, I think, a little bit more on the Mako activity of trying to get the possession and get it moving. But from your perspective, will the Red Devils kind of do time of possession, or do they let up at all, or is this just, you know, keep go, go, go?
No, that's offside. They're going to have to hold up on this. The particular lines are trying to get things worked out.
Yep.
So I would expect that they're going to hold the gas all the way to the floor.
Fantastic.
Give it the jandle and see what happens, because there's no downside to it, and it's not, if they win 3-1, they win 10-1, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And it keeps it entertaining.
It does. Gerard kicking that one away.
Keeps it in. That's impressive.
Yeah, Monk holding on to it. He's got to pass it to the point, and that goes by Dodwell. Hayward Jones with it as he skates away. Turned back. Perver's got it. Great work with the stick
passing
there. Perver holds off his player.
Oh,
right
the
in
rebound.
front, 2 shots, 2 kick saves. Gerard watching it. Excellent work there by Mark, pulling that right off the stick. Out to Monk. Monk's going to shoot. Deflected, hits a shin. Can't get anything in. And Finn Leopard with a great job getting that out of the zone. Good job by him up against Monk. That's sent all the way down. That will be icing as soon as we get Noah Reese to skate after that one. And so there's no, I don't think there's any mentality of park the bus at all.
Got it.
Yeah. They could, but I don't think.
Doesn't make sense to do that.
Yeah. And the Mako are not going to give up at all. They're out there to try to get their skills raised, so why not? So this is going to go right down to the wire no matter what the score is.
Good learning experience for them.
Yeah. Won't go for icing. Josh Lowe holds on to it, looking for some passes.
Very effective 5-person change on that one.
Yeah, Ollie Rout. That's a good old NHL change there, all 5 going, yeah. I mean, the only thing they didn't do was everybody over the boards. But Chamberlain with it, loses it. Chamberlain's doing a really good job, but just tends to be an easy mark to get it plucked off the stick. We'll see if that changes over the weekend. That shot by Tim Thomas deflected out of play. Spinorama.nz. Get your ice hockey gear here in Christchurch or anywhere in New Zealand from Spinorama.nz. Let's see if we can take a look. No, that's a little bit too far over there for that corner shot tonight. So Chamberlain's going to take this one. Everybody's trying to sort out
positions of some sort. Too many? Look at that.
I don't understand why Hodge is being asked off, but Seisho comes back out. Apparently, they couldn't make a change, so there it is. Seisho's back out. Face-off won by the Mako.
Shot. Oh, and he gets it taken away.
Yeah, Thomas gets it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain can't hold on to it. And the outlet pass coming for the Red Devils.
Good interruption there.
Overskated by Orr. CJ Kemp doing a good job.
Just unfortunate hits.
And Lang holds on to it. He's 1-on-2. He's going to sit on the blue line for a minute, look for a pass, but he's going to hold on to the puck for as long as he can. His expertise there. And that does go out to neutral. So reset and the Mako with the puck. That pass interrupted by Seisho. Seisho's going to get a bit of a hit. And as that moves up by Orr, that was a little close and a hit.
Too many men, yep. He didn't get off quite fast enough over here.
Yep, so he made a play while he was trying to go through the gate. And for that, he will get the gate.
Yes. Well, to be fair, he was jumping over, so it wasn't really through the gate.
That's a good point. That is a very good point. So CJ Kemp to serve this one for the Mako. 5-on-4 coming up for 2 minutes for the Red Devils.
The third power play for the Red Devils, is that right?
Fourth. I think it's fourth, but officially, I think it's officially 4, but they are 0 for 3 so far tonight, if my memory serves. So Stephen and Dodwell having a quick conversation, an apology, I think, there. So all is well in the exhibition, and the power play gets started. Shot by Nichols, deflected out. Metronach not able to hold it in at the point. Reason's got it behind the net. Spiller's not going to forecheck neither Stevens, so Nichols sets up. And the Mako gets set to back into their 2-2 box. Nichols gets it across the line. He goes into the corner looking for an outlet. He sends it around the boards instead. Looking out front, but that's deflected to Spiller. Spiller's going to kill it and get it all the way out. That was almost kept in by Maesternek. That's up to Nichols. Nichols is going to take it back in. Cross ice pass.
Oh, what a shot.
Goes a little bit left and then catches the ring of the rink. And gets sent all the way out. Maesternek with it. He holds on to it. It's good work with the puck there, and a minute to go on the power play. A good first minute for the Red Devils. A couple of changes coming up here. And Nichols holds on to it. He's still out there. He's going to quarterback this one as that goes in the zone. Up the side, Ollie Rout with it. Going behind the net, looking for a pass. He gets it out. High slot.
Now we're passing it around.
Nichols shot. Deflected in front. Gerard there for it, but I don't think it got to him. Maesternak holds on to it. Wonderful move with the skates. Kind of a pass across the slot back to Maesternak. Long pass. Excellent sight. Finding Ollie Rout, but he couldn't hold on to it. It rings around and gets to Noah Reese. And he's played himself quite a game so far today. Reese looking for that. He wants to get a goal here. All alone as they puck looking. And they tried to get it to him, but wrong direction. Got him kind of backwards there, so he holds on to it. Penalty's about over here. And a long shot in.
They were trying to get the breakaway, but just missed it.
Yeah, Kemp was flying out of that box, but pass was a little off, and the Mako get back on it. So 0 for 4 for the power play for the Red Devils. I think it's 0 for 4. I don't think they scored on it.
No, they haven't scored yet on a short or
on a power play.
Yeah.
Right out in front, but nothing doing for them. Mako, Hodge with it, passes it to Lang, holds on, doesn't go offside, but it's turned over to Chamberlain, who's having an excellent game for the Mako. To Hayward Jones. That whole line's doing really well, holding it up for themselves. That hit the crossbar.
Oh, wow.
Long shot, but that does go out of play. Hopkins nearly gets himself a goal. That would have been quite the sight.
He definitely wanted that one.
Oh yeah, that just skimmed across the top and gave it a good ring. But anytime you get that ring in the rink, it's a groaner.
Yeah.
It makes everybody, oh. Orr was there, but they're going to hold up and have a quick conversation. Not sure why, but again, personnel discussion with Nick Lang. Oh, it's about his visor. Okay, yeah, they have to check that. So there are a couple of rules with the IHF this year about equipment that are a little bit more strict. In fact, I'll mention one of them here in a little bit, but we'll wait for a break in play. Quigley lets it go.
Such speed.
Yep, sent it in front, but you just can't make connections there. Now that one does connect. Heavy
There
shot
it
and
is.
a goal.
Great goal
What
by
a
the Mako.
fantastic goal.
Ben Steven, I think.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Ben Steven with, he was just a couple of strides in off the blue line, but takes it.
I had so much
Wicked
zing
shot.
to it. So
Yeah.
much zing.
And it beats Reason high glove and makes it 3-2.
Closing the gap.
Yeah, the Mako are making a game of this, that's for sure. So we'll get started again here with Spiller and Perver to take the face-off. But I'll tell you a little bit more about the equipment here. I just don't want to forget that. So what happens is you might see the NHLers chewing on a mouthpiece. Not allowed here.
Definitely a lot of that going on in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think that's going to change soon enough, but you got to be careful because you can get a 10-minute misconduct if you do that after you're warned at this level. Red Devils holding on to it. They don't want to be giving up any more goals to the Mako like this, but they do need to get that offense humming, and this is the best way to do it. Sysho holds it high right side, gets a pass across, that's sent in.
Oh,
Herbert
wow.
can't really get anything on it. He just kind of falls on his knees as he was tripped up there. No call. And they cycle. That's Dodwell with it, getting a lot of ice time today, which is really good for Dodwell. Sysho has it. Sysho holds it.
Oh,
Good wrist
what a
to backwards. And Perver holds on to it.
Attempt.
Mako break out with it for a moment, but Nichols gets control, sends it in, and everybody's going to get a change. So the Mako with the puck for a moment, but they send that all the way back. Nichols is going to have it. Passes it forward. Gets it up to Rout. Rout waits. Almost pulls his teammate offside there, but shot. And, well, it's just kind of a gentle turnover, as you say, but that's turned over. And Middleton doing the best that he can to try to get something going, but he's skating hard. He's going to get to this puck. No, that actually was held up by, was that Brown out there? Yeah, it was. Big slap shot, low in by Masternak. Deflected into the corner.
The Red Devils definitely are, trying to keep it in this zone, but just can't seem to make the contacts that they were making in that second period.
Yeah, for
those passes aren't just connecting as they were.
It just makes you wonder what's going on that side of the ice. It's just so crazy. Shot. And Reason holds on to it. That was CJ Kemp again with the wrister for the Mako. Christchurch Ortho, your friendly local smile specialist. chchortho.co.nz. Zach Stevens having some issues on the bench here. He's not looking good.
Injury, I think.
So, yeah.
Getting some medical attention.
So we'll pay attention to that if we see anything. And the Red Devils hold on to the puck. Just might have took a hard hit. Mako get back on side. Spiller with it. Shot deflected. That goes out of play. And 3 minutes, 29 seconds to go on the game clock here. Is that right? 29? Yep. So the Bugs, it's running off just a little bit here. Get caught up. 3.5 minutes to go. And the Red Devils continue. Oh, that's a shot by Hayward Jones. That's knocked aside. And the Red Devils look to get some numbers going in the offense this time through, or in front in the crease. And that comes around to Hopkins. Hopkins holds it at the point. Looking for a pass. Long shot in. Gets it into the corner. Lang with it for a moment. He's held up. His stick lifted. That's excellent play by the Mako there. And Hayward Jones to push it out up to that was up to AJ in that case, and it goes out of play. So it's going to come down to a very tight finish here.
It is.
A couple of key personnel for the Mako out, so that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure Stevens going to go back in. Looks like he took a shot on the back of the neck somehow, and I think he's going to be held out for the remainder, which is a rough one for the Mako, but they did put up 2 goals already. Reese with it. And Gerard kicking that one away. Good work there. And the Mako look like they can get a 2-on-3 here.
A little bit more open ice for him.
Cleared out to neutral. Dodwell again back on the ice.
Doing really good to disrupt the activity anytime the Red Devils are trying to get a breakaway.
Yeah, they seem to be clogging the middle pretty well. It's making the Red Devils uncomfortable bringing it into the zone. They're having a very hard time tonight bringing the puck in with any speed, and that's really shown up on the offense thus far. Only 3 goals. But the Mako have been playing so solidly. I mean, that's, I think, what I take away from this.
Definitely.
I was waiting to see which weakness shows up in a team like this, put together youth team, under 18s, under 20s, trying to figure out, well, there's going to be a weakness. It turns out they don't have any.
No, they've killed every penalty that's come their way, which is hard to do, being 5-on-4. They have the momentum shifting at the right time and that sort of thing, which is great to see.
And Oliver Berry getting that out of the zone. That shot going by Reason's cage.
I think that was a bit closer than it looked.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty close.
Oh, you can't take the puck with him.
And that's going to be offside.
Oh, man.
As they juggle that puck a little bit. Big slap shot. Reason lets it go. Hits the glass. Goes out of the zone. Goes to neutral. Back to AJ Spiller. Spiller knocks it around as that's deflected.
It's interesting.
It's up to Spiller.
We're going to talk about the weakness. It's probably been the 6th man coming on, coming off, and it looks like on that last change they got that sorted too. So working that out as well.
Yeah, that shot on Reason, he holds on to it, and there's a little pushy shoving going on there. Almost in fun, but you're right. Timeout being called by the Mako. Timeout Mako, here it is. Yeah, that just took a little while.
Took a little hint.
That was a spirited effort to get that called. But the Mako, I think you're right. I think if there's one thing that has been a weakness, and it hasn't been much of one, they've given up penalties on bench penalties.
Just a change, yeah.
They've been. It's not necessarily a coaching issue. It's a timing issue of playing together and getting on and off the ice at the right times. But 2 of those tonight have been the biggest thing that they've dropped.
Absolutely.
So
now the nice part is you are still seeing everybody's having a good time. They're still smiling. Nobody's too frustrated. They're all just having a good old, which is good to see in the exhibition game. So they're taking it seriously for sure, but they just, but everybody looks like they're still having some fun. Yep,
and they're going to have a little extra fun out there as after the timeout, it's 6-on-5.
See what they got planned up.
Empty net on the ice. Quigley to take.
Oh, goodness.
That's held in by the Mako, but it is turned over. That's going to be a goal for Lang if he gets there. No. And that is an icing call against Nick Lang. Look at that.
There's the downside.
He's having a good, that was a good. He just kind of slid it shuffleboard style, trying to get it up there.
Just a little bit to the right.
Just a bit outside. So that means another face-off in the offensive zone for the Mako. Quigley to take this one again. 6-on-5, of course, with the goalie pulled for the Mako. Red Devils win that. It's going to go out into neutral ice, and the Mako have to get set up.
30 seconds to go.
Turned over,
Oh.
and Perver with it. He's going to take it back in
Oh, there it is.
Or finally gets it. Or with the empty netter to put this one away. I don't think anybody could decide who to take that shot, but eventually Orr ended up with it. And the frustration by the
I was going to say,
Mako,
that was a good comment, and then now it's all changed. There's a little bit more frustration in the last minute.
I think they were looking for all sorts just to get this to overtime, get some opportunity. But 4-2 is the score, and that's going to be how she ends this afternoon, most likely.
Getting a little chippy.
Yeah, I think they were feeling it. I'm not sure that the Mako have won a game yet. I'd have to check that for sure, because I don't want to shorthand them for anything, but they certainly haven't won this year. And that's the buzzer ending the game. Boy, the Mako putting up quite the fight and spirited effort today, but coming up just a bit short, giving the Red Devils, depleted Red Devils, an opportunity to get some good work in. All smiles between the benches and coaches. Great work from everybody here.
Exciting game for sure. You know, I mean, it was just entertaining all 3 periods. Different things happened each period, and yeah, it was a really it was a great night.
It really was. And this program, putting together this 6th team for the NZIHL as a development team, has been a spectacular success. The Red Devils getting the win in the exhibition, the Mako getting a fantastic effort tonight, and a lot of good experience for the young players once again. And an exciting game, like you said. So for anybody in the Christchurch area, and you got tomorrow afternoon, we're going to start again at 4:45. To be here a little earlier than that, but we're going to do it all over again tomorrow.
Come support the Red Devils.
And the Mako.
And the Mako.
And have a lovely afternoon here at the Alpine Ice. In the meantime, to wrap this one up, 4-2 the final for the Red Devils officially.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, Kim, thank you for being out here. And in case anybody missed the story, my wife Kim has been doing the color today. I've been trying to get her out here for a couple of years, and she
apologies for the
that's
subpar.
Oh, it is anything but that. So thank you for coming out here. So just to wrap up, if you're still watching, you shouldn't be. You need to tune in to the Botany Dunedin game. That's going to be going on right now, so you can catch what's going on with them. The standings right now have the Botany Swarm out in front of the NZIHL, and this is going to be an important one as they try to maintain playoff positioning, and the Red Devils are going to try to get up the ladder and try to get to that 3rd place position and get a playoff spot here. But they've got a lot of games to go, and that's the good thing about the Red Devils at this point. 12 games ahead of them, whereas the Swarm are only going to have 6 after this. And of course, the Swarm getting 7 wins already, looking pretty good. And the Stampede being incredibly efficient thus far at 3 wins and an overtime win with 11 points. It's going to make for a very interesting chase as we go down the run of this season here. So for Kim and myself, thank you everybody for joining us. We'll be joining you tomorrow at 4:30 again here on YouTube with the Mako and Red Devils. Thank you everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.